Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga Nityananda Gauranga 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 Nityananda Gauranga 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 Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga. Good morning. Hare Krishna, everybody. Jesus Prabhupada, 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 Shri Advaita Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Advaita Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Advaita Nityananda, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, William, long time no see. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. It's the holidays. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I come here every day for my holiday. This is my holiday. Hare Krishna, Krishna, time of relaxation. Hare Krishna, rest and relaxation. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, a little jumping now. Now that we woke the Lord up. Thank you for coming, everybody. It's great. We meet together here, a rendezvous with Krishna and Radha every day. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, my Lord Sri Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama. Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama. Oh yeah. Krishna, Hare. Oh yeah. Krishna, Krishna, Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare. 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, oh my Lord Sri Krishna, oh my Lord Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Ah, ah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Oh my Lord Sri Krishna. Oh my Lord Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna, Krishna. Oh my Lord Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna. Oh my Lord Sri Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ah, ah. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna, oh my Lord Sri Krishna, Chaitanya, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana. Jaya Sachinandana. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, oh my Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Jaya Nityananda. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, my Lord Krishna. Oh, my Lord Krishna. Oh, my Lord Krishna. Oh, my Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. You can put your mic on. You can chant it with us.
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare Ram
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Wow.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya.
Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Bibla Mangal Thakur. Mute your mic. Sri Krishna Karnamrita. Mhm. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. There is an entity who has the appearance of an adolescent boy. There is an entity who has the appearance of an adolescent boy and who is being inundated with the desire tree flowers falling from the fingertips of the damsels of heaven. That boy is completely carefree, situated in transcendental beatitude, as he sends forth waves of sound from his famed flute. He is encircled by thousands of effulgent milkmaids whose garments are becoming loose again and again from their extreme pleasure at hearing the flute, and who are trying to hold them up. That adolescent boy, the pinnacle of munificence, places liberation from birth and death into the hands of his surrendered devotees. Yeah. See, liberation from birth and death into the hands of his surrendered devotees. That's what we get from chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. See, the more we hear that, the more we become devotees. See, surrender to that. Just like the devotees in Vrindavan, they just everything. Krishna is their everything. You know? Their happiness, their purification, their joy. And it's amazing. We worship that dark bluish young boy in whom culminate the principal stimuli for amorous love, who causes Radha to become languid with the beauty of his dancing sidelong glances, and who in turn becomes languid with love when Sri Radha and her girlfriends cast their sidelong glances at him. That boy's beauty, like waves of nectar, engenders, here we go, engenders. Yeah, engenders. When Sri Radha and her friends cast their sidelong glances at him. That boy's beauty, like waves of nectar, engenders an extreme thirst in the eyes of Radha and her companions. And conversely, their nectareous beauty makes him thirsty to see them. I'll read something else. It's not the mood. What is this here? Uh, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 8, Prayers of Queen Kunti. Text number 15. O Sanaka, glory to Brigu's family. Although the supreme Brahmasta, let's see here, what we got here. Oh yeah, okay. Just a second, let me get this all straightened out here. Okay, here we go. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Let's see, we got another devotee here, I think. Whoops. O Sonaka, the glory of Brigu's family, although the supreme Brahmastra weapon was released by Asvatthama, was irresistible and without check or counteraction. It was neutralized and foiled when confronted by the strength of Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. Isn't that amazing how powerful the Lord is? He can neutralize. He can neutralize his Maya. See, that Brahmastra is a weapon developed by the the opposing side, and this is what we do. If people understood the power of chanting, especially again in association of dear devotees of the Lord, we see the results are not completely fruitful by just being around dry devotees doing dry chanting or just unawakened. They need the awakening to complete this process. So you really feel that protection. Isn't it, you gotta, the deeper you feel close to the Lord, you feel how you understand everything. You understand what is real purification, what is real purity, what is real knowledge, what is real understanding. Yeah. Where the real shelter is, what the real shelter is. See, nobody knows these things because they're not close enough with the absolute truth. See, you got to be, the essence of the path is be close to those who are very intimate with the absolute truth. Otherwise, you're an outsider. Lord Chaitanya used to use that term, outsider. Okay? Oh, when Bhavananda Roy and his sons, who were actually the Pandavas in the previous life, he said, anything you ask for is I agree to, because you're not an outsider. See, you're inside. See, you're inside my heart. I'm in your heart. See, people that are not in the Lord and the Lord is not in them. You could be trying to be in the Lord's name, but He's not in you, awakened yet. Because the love has to be awakened. He's only attracted to pure devotion, right? So without pure devotion, the Lord ain't attracted to you. You have to wake up. This is how you wake up. You got to be around attracted devotees who the Lord in their heart is awakened. So then the Lord comes close and you can really see Him as He is, in all His beauty and majesty, and in your relationship. Without devotion, you have no real relationship with the Lord. Not the transcendental Lord. Well, you can have a relationship with the mode of goodness Lord, but that ain't good enough. The Lord says, I have so many devotees like that, in a mode of goodness. They're devoted, they're pious, oh Lord, like this. He says, but that doesn't attract me. He's distant still. And you feel it because, oh Lord, you're way over there, man. I don't know. You're God. God, the great mystery. This is the Bible. They gave up on trying to figure out who the Lord is. They say, oh, God means the great mystery. Mysterious. We know we just believe blindly, usually, more or less, that there is a God, because we need some kind of hope, especially in a time like this, right? A lot of people start turning to God. What else can you do? When my whole world was falling apart, I turned to the Lord. I didn't even care. I didn't give a shit about God before that. My whole world had to fall apart, during in the time when I did LSD in the early '70s. My mind fell apart. Everything was, I couldn't, had no control over anything, man. And I said, Lord, if you get me out of this, I am going to worship you. And He did. So here I am, with more understanding. See, to those who worship Lord, Bhagavad Gita 10:10, to those who worship Lord Krishna with loving ecstasy, I give them the understanding. See that closeness. I give them the real knowledge. What a great verse, huh? Worthy to repeat a million times. It's the essence of Krishna consciousness. Something that these gurus will never tell you. They can't tell you that because they're not that. Unless you worship the Lord and you're an insider with this loving ecstasy, that shows with, this person, I was on a train once. To give you an idea. It's got to be like this kind of worship. I was on a train. I was reading Chaitanya Bhagavan, and I went into I was crying and I was sitting there right next to these little Indians. They're sitting there, and the guy leaned over. He says, "You love God too much." See, it's got to be like that. That's real true love. It's excessive and it's intense and it's beautiful if you have the right understanding. You're like, see, the Indians, they do. A lot of them, they understand what loving God, means a love affair. Well, not all understand that, but some do, maybe. See, you got to. These are the symptoms of love. Lord Chaitanya had them. Nityananda had them. Yeah. So the whole point is to have these feelings. See, Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. See, the Lord's will was revealed 550 years ago. Nityananda, this is my order to you. Advaita, this is my order to you. You distribute this ecstatic love of God of Vrindavan, that style, that depth, to even the lowest persons. Okay? So only they could do it. Why? Because they received that love. And then they gave it to their disciples, the followers. And what happened? And the followers gave it to others who were receptive and open and would listen. See, that's the whole problem. People don't listen. Like here, like it's a good example. Thank you for your service over there, here in Playa. Good. I need somebody to used to preach. They have their own opinion, you see, and they don't get rid of, no, this is the way it is, man. It's the angel path, astrologies and recycling. Yeah, your path is not my path. See, they're not candidates. See, there's no room for this word. There never really was, actually. I guess I was hoping there was. You see, there's no room for this. See, they're not. They still have faith, and there's so many people like this. They have faith in their word that they believe in their philosophies, or whatever it is. It could be Buddhism, it could be Christianity, it could be atheism, it could be New Age, it could be so many speculations, and they're all speculations, really, until you have this kind of experience. If you have real knowledge. I haven't found anybody more knowledgeable than Lord Caitanya. Have you? I haven't found anybody more knowledgeable than the knowledge in these Srimad Bhagavatam. Have you? They don't know that because they're so full of themselves. They're so full of speculations. I, I say that to even, I see speculations everywhere. I see it in the gurus. I haven't seen anyone more knowledgeable about Lord Chaitanya than what is going on here and what we know. They don't even know the mercy of Lord. They don't believe in the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. They're just croaking frogs. Croak, croak, Bhagavatam, pride, follow me, follow my croaking. And you can become a croaker, and then you will croak without this. Croak means dead. You die without life. This is life, my friends. Nay, the mercy of Lord Chaitanya is here. It is our great privilege to distribute it to the world. If there are people who have room for this word, you will have what will be born in you is devotion, which is the only attractive force to the real Krishna to put him up close and personal. You ever heard that saying? Up close and personal. Okay? Otherwise, he's distant. He's the great mystery out there. You got to have that devotion, and devotees who have devotion. See, devotees have devotion. Doesn't that go together? What is this? Devotees have no devotion. They're non-devoted. That was, who was like that? Devananda Pandit. Devananda Pandit was looking like a devotee, like these gurus. They look like devotees, right? And they may follow principles. They may be good, nice Brahmins like Devananda Pandit. Take a lesson from these books, these history books, and you don't have to be doomed to repeat the same mistake. He had all these followers. Gurudev, deliver me, give me mercy. But he had no devotion, no ecstatic devotion. And the Lord called him on it, like I call all these gurus. I call you out like he called them out. Why not? Because he became a real devotee, maybe some of these guys will become real devotees when they hear the truth. Truth could set them free if there's any room for it. He was a Pukka Brahmin, taught Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna, 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 all name, but no devotion. And the Lord says, I ain't a Lord Krishna came as Lord Chaitanya. He just told them the facts of life, like I tell people the facts of life. You don't like it, too bad. Get out there, man. Let Maya teach you a thing or two. And if you don't want Yoga Maya to teach you, go out there and let Maha Maya kick you in the ass a bit. Tough love, right? Yeah, it was Paul. St. Paul said the same thing. Oh, this guy not learning. Kick him out, man. Get him out there. Let Maya kick his ass a little bit. Teach him a lesson. What? This is a shelter here, man. Yeah, Devananda Pandit, no devotional fervor. Lord Chaitanya says he's got no devotion. I'm going to rip up his book. I say that to all of you gurus. If you got no ecstatic devotion, your book should be, it's already ripped up. The Lord has ripped up your book. Or you're giving a speculation. You're not even a real guru unless you have real mature devotion and ecstasy. So your book is already ripped up. You're giving people a ripped up understanding. You rip it up, man. You speculate. No, we're here in the real. We're teaching the real Krishna conscious movement here. We're teaching the real mercy of Lord Caitanya. We're teaching the real Bhagavatam here. We're real Gita here. Bhagavad Gita 10:10. Get off your seat. If you don't worship the Lord with loving ecstasy, with the tears and the choking and all of this symptoms of intimacy, okay, that then you don't have the right understanding yet. You don't have real knowledge yet. You don't even understand. You got your degrees on the wall, and you don't even understand these simple verses in Bhagavad Gita because you have to have devotion awakened to understand them. That's the only reason why these devotees understand what I'm talking about. Without devotion, you think this is nonsense and this is insane. We have so many gurus that are actually insane and they think this is insane. Oh, yeah, really? This is as it is, man. This is all checkable. But if you're just covered by the blindness of name and fame and desire for to be acknowledged and adored, these gurus are like girls who go to a beauty parlor, to be adored. When they go out there with their painted toenails. That's these guys. None of these guys. Oh, look at me! I'm so important. My life is about being important. Yeah, no. Real Krishna consciousness, you speak the truth, even though people threw tomatoes at me for 20 friggin' years. Thank you, Lord, man. Make sure you cut it out. Anything you want to be adored and important. That's why you go through that. Some of the devotees here, you're getting purified of wanting to be honored and adored and important. And then you see how how painful that is. Actually, it's very painful. It's so effortless and so wonderful. When devotion awakens you, you just want to glorify devotees. You want to glorify the Supreme Lord as He is. You want to taste the nectar of the names and the pastimes of God. And you got to, incidental activity, you got to kick Maya's ass out of people looking up her ass. Everybody's looking up her ass. So we kick Maya's ass. Kick it out of the way. How far you will find faults is unlimited until you are fed up. What is the truth variegated? How far I'll find faults, it's unlimited until you're fed up. Yeah. Well, I preach the Bhagavatam here. I find lots of faults to remove them. I don't find faults so that I become faulty and then I lose the path. I don't lose the path, do I? I chant Hare Krishna in ecstasy every day because I find faults to get people out of them. Faults are like a dark, crevice that practically everybody has fallen into because they don't have real devotion awakened. They don't even know what it is or care what it is. So I got to teach the real Bhagavatam and point out, hey man, you fell in a dark crevice. That's the way I fault find. I find the faults and lift people out of it if they want to come out. Like lizards who fall in the dark well and Krishna lifts them out. Well, only the devotees have the power because they can speak to you. They can speak to you and tell you you name and famers, man. You're in a dark well. You can't give any friggin' mercy to your disciples. If you don't have this ecstatic devotion, if you do, then this doesn't apply to you. But I bet 99% of those gurus don't have this devotion. So it applies to them. You're in a dark well, man. You and your disciples, go into Jesus's preaching. He said, "The blind leading the blind." It's always the awakened souls see like that. It's the blind leading the blind. Blind guides. You're blind without the eye of devotion. You are one blind dude. You're blind. No pure devotion, no sight. You're blind. All you can do is worship the Lord with your name, Krishna Krishna, and speak some stories superficial understanding of the Vedas that you studied and quote some verses and look important and sound important. But what you say is not very important at all, really. Because what comes out of you is your energy, pride, you know, pride. These people get that and then they get covered with pride because your voice is full of that energy, man. Envies. When you see a real devotee preaching the real truth without compromise, you get envious and jealous. These are your energies that you transmit to your followers and keep them in darkness. Who's going to take them out? Well, those who are empowered, man. That's what we've done. Make some nice spaghetti sauce with all those tomatoes. Uh, what is the point of being on this planet now if you can't relish the mellows and preach? Help people find the real path. What is the point of having a light and not using it? What's the point of reading Srimad Bhagavatam if you can't speak Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the highest truth distinguished from illusion? What is the point of preaching if you don't have the kahunas or the balls to preach uncompromising like that, even though people don't like it? Ooh, you pointing out? What are you pointing out? My illusion? I was an illusion. I don't believe it's an illusion. I still want to take shelter of it. Well, that's good. At least it's out in the open. We like to shine. I like to shine lights on stuff. Let's examine it. On the microscope, they have a light on the microscope so you can see. I like to just let's shine a light on what it is to be a guru. Let's put a really nice bright light on that. And let's look at under a microscope. Let's consider this a transcendental PCR test where we magnify all the faults so we can see it clearly what it really is. Shine the light on it and look at it like a transcendental PCR test. What is the use of preaching to the faithless? Well, maybe there's somebody in there that has some faith. You come from that thing. What if I wasn't preaching like this? You wouldn't know where the friggin' light is, man. But Jesus said, I have sheep in many different folds. Man, why not? I've been studying the Vedas for years. I've been chanting Hare Krishna. Why not reach into the Vaishnavas? Maybe there's one out of 1,000 that has been looking for the light. Why let them not find the truth? Maybe they're at the point of tired of having pedophile gurus and liars and cheaters, and rapists, leading them. Maybe somebody's tired of that. Does that stop the people preaching the good message? People talking about, hey man, these guys are the demons are lying to the demon. They get great enthusiasm doing that. I get great enthusiasm saying this is religion. This is religion, man. They're cheating you. They're cheating you. You come here, you can abandon the speculations in religion and come and take shelter of the truth and ecstatic worship, which this is the ideal Krishna conscious path. That's why we come here every day. It's very attractive to do that. It's very powerful. It's very illuminating. Yeah, it's not popular amongst people who are like ostriches and stick their head in the sand thinking they're safe. 9 offenses to chanting Hare Krishna to preach to the faithless. I'm not preaching to the faith. I'm preaching to those who are taking shelter of the faithless, and maybe they need to know this. The faithless, they just neglect this. Where's the faithless? You see anybody faithless here? I'm talking to you guys, right? Yeah. Maybe there's a faithful person worshiping a person that has the wrong understanding, and they just there by default. I was like that. I came to Krishna conscious for Krishna. I came the very first day. I felt this man knows God like Jesus, and I went to the temple, and they gave me the change up. I came for Krishna. I didn't come to be a rule follower and to spend my whole life, just following programs like a rat on a thing. Maybe that other people come for that. I didn't come for that. I was looking for what I'm teaching here. I couldn't find it. Nobody was doing it. Not even one. And that was all that's available. Yeah, people are lucky. You're lucky to see this. You find any other place on the planet with this kind of preaching. Man, this I would have been a happy camper would have found this. It would have wiped out my how many years it took me to get through all of that crapola. All these things, that level, and nobody could tell me there's actually Raganuga Bhakti. There wasn't even one person there that could distinguish it. I had to figure it out in the book gradually, have experience, have people tell me, oh, it's an offense to chant in the temple room with tears. I had to go through all of this stuff. Yeah, I learned a lot of lessons. I had to go to gurus who claimed to be on the highest but weren't. Yeah, experience. This here you can get that all you can learn here from experienced devotees here. Not only me, but others are going through things, reaching the ecstatic platform. Do it great, you are do it great, you are good at your service, take care. Yeah. Does he come around much, Nari? I only see him once in a while.
He's not coming as much as he did before, Maharaj.
Yeah. Yeah, well, people take what they take. All right, too much faith and illusion will keep you bound by Maya, which keeps you in the mental platform. The greatest regret is not to get real good and merciful association. No, you got it here if you want it. Yeah, yeah. So, what are you about? What do you think we're doing here, Nari? I mean, I'm not really clear about uh, basically your. What do you get out of doing it? Let me know. What do you get out of what you're hearing here? What is this doing? What is how is this contributing to your life? How does this impact on you? So you let me know. Okay, where are we at here? So the Lord, the supreme mysticism, Sri Krishna resides within everyone's heart as Paramatma. As such, just to protect the progeny of the Kuru dynasty, he covered the embryo of Uttara with his personal energy. See, personal energy is this Shuddha Bhakti potency. See, it's a protection. You notice? Isn't that what you get here? See, the Lord is a Paramatma in the heart of everybody, but people don't know that. They don't know they're living so close to the Lord. That relationship, because it's dormant, they can't get the full benefit. It's dormant in there, and then but see, because we're Jiva, people don't know they're Jiva. They're on the borderline. You can take shelter of the personal potency of the Lord, which is Shuddha Bhakti, which is the ecstatic potency. It's wonderful. It's the most amazing, graceful, merciful thing that you can get in this world here through this sangha. Or you can continue to take shelter of Maya. That includes all the speculations that people who have not realized this personal potency of the Lord and how fantastic it is by personal experience. See, we are protected by the personal potency of the Lord. That's why we stay engaged in devotional service, isn't it, there, River? We stay engaged. We stay under that shelter, the personal potency. We're covered by that. That is our sword, shield, and buckler. That's that verse in Psalms, verse number 91 of Psalms. You are my shield, swashbuckler, and buckler, my sword, everything. It's like you're the Green Lantern, man. You know, you got this green energy, we got this blue energy. Turns into a sword sometimes, turns into a shield. See, our Lord likes to fight. That's why I'm a little bit like that. Got a little warrior spirit in me, you know. How are you going to fight Maya if you don't ever get on a battlefield, man? You know, this is how we practice. Yeah, practicing. You know, you got to have a little bit of a battle, man. Isn't that great? Resides in everyone's heart. Is what I said. You come here, we'll wake him up. We'll wake her up. Actually, we'll give you the divine feminine. Come get the divine feminine. You know, the love, and then Krishna will be right like a bee into your heart. See, awakened. You'll be in the Lord, and the Lord will be in you, and therefore you can be in the Lord, and the Lord will be in you, because you have that special love, and it's called Bhakti Lata Bij. It only comes from the real bona fide guru who speaks about it, teaches it, the postgraduate course. Prabhupada told me, you preach the postgraduate course of Krishna consciousness, Chaitanya Charit Leela, about the Bhakti Lata Bij that nobody knows about because they don't have it. If you had it, you would cry like this. You would laugh like this. You would blow your nose like this. That's how I know somebody has real Bhakti Lata Bij. I don't know about you guys. I like simple, clear standards. Right there. What is this? You know, blowing your nose is a part of the standard? Yeah, it is actually. Lord Caitanya taught the standard by example. He would blow his nose a lot. He had a personal servant that had carried the cloths. They would carry, here you go, Lord, and the Lord would go like this, and they throw the cloth and bring a new one. Here you go, Lord. That was Sridhar. That was his service. Here you go, Lord. Another one. All right, thank you. Here you go, Lord. Here's another one. You don't believe me? Oh, you don't believe Chaitanya Bhagavat. You don't believe absolute truth. You're lost. Go do your stuff. Oh yes, I do cry for love love of God. Oh, okay. I do cry for love of God. Oh, good. Do you laugh yet? You got to the laughing phase? Rivers, advanced devotee. She went from crying, one tear from an eye, and then went to two eyes, and then went into laughter without any noise, and then went to laughter with some noise. See, she's advancing steadily. You blow your nose too there, River? And much, yeah, she blows her nose too. Oh my God, advanced devotee, man. Is it better than, see, I got to teach by perspective. Then I got to say, oh, it's like those gurus, how advanced they are. Are they advanced like my disciples? Do they blow their nose? Isn't that good information to know? I mean, isn't that a wake up call? Like, wow, I never thought of that type of thing there, Nari. Like, God, I never thought of that. Did I ever see any gurus blow their nose or laugh like a madman or cry like a baby? Do I ever see any? Or does that even go on when they're in their rooms? Is there anything else but pedophile? pedophilia going on in those closed doors? I mean, to put it bluntly, I mean, that's all I heard. So many stories, so many things, so many, what do you call, suicides because of that from the people, so many problems people have and therapies they're in, so many lawsuits about it. See, that's all because of not being on the real path. This is the real path here. We're covered by the spiritual potency of the Lord. It's great, isn't it? We know the truth. The truth has set us free. The truth is the love of God, the love of the real God. If you have the conclusive understanding, if you listen to this word attentively and these truths that we teach, you'll have God born in your heart. Radha will awaken in your heart the devotion, and you'll be saved. See, because then you can chant and feel Krishna's personal potency protecting you. See, the love of God is the personal potency of the Lord, not the love of dog. It's still not strong enough. See, people, they speculate, think, well, I just love my little dog, you know. And I also love God. Yeah. Oh, really? How come I don't see the love of God? I only see the love of dog. You know, You- if you have the symptoms of the love of God, you'll be like Janaki and um, Lalita Ganga. They have grandchildren even and children. There's a kind of detachment from that. In other words, they know where they really belong. And the best thing they can do is bring their grandchildren back into this. See, when you have the love of God in you, you're not all love of dog or cat or something. You're a little bit detached from, you don't let these animals manipulate you. You don't let children manipulate you. You don't let grandchildren manipulate you. You understand you got the power of God living inside you. See, Lord Brahma taught this. I love these. These are truths, man. These are when you're on the real path, they manifest in you. Lord Brahma said, unless you become a devotee, see, a devotee of Krishna, unless you're a devotee of Christ, a devotee of Krishna, deeply, intimately, closely, then your family, your friends, your money, your grandchildren, your dogs, your cats are foot shackles for you. So I say, here in play, I got this bird, just love my dog. And she says, well, I love God too. Yeah, well, how come your love obviously is not very strong? You're all over that thing. The thing is manipulating. I can't believe something in the mode of ignorance, manipulating a human being. That is so, what do you call it? There's a name for that. They're so like ridiculous. It's so disempowering to have something in the mode of ignorance manipulating you. Could you imagine shadow manipulating you there, River?
He tries, Maharaj.
He tries, yeah, they try. See,
He,
but you
he's,
have a, huh?
he's becoming more himself and more of a manipulator. Much
It's
more of a, because I didn't let him manipulate.
yeah.
Kruna
Well, you
just,
see, yeah, he lets go. See, he lets go of that because he sees he can't jerk you around. The dog, they intuitively know, if they got power over you. What,
yeah,
man? Man is like so close to God. That's the thing. We need to get really close to God so that we have dominion over the world, dominion over these energies. Otherwise, we're manipulated by them. So, anyway, this is why this is such a great path. The one we're on here, where you get this closeness with God and you get the power of the Lord to help you and to cover or to protect you, from the all kinds of dangers in this world. It's
yeah.
everywhere. It's a dangerous place here. You know, Freddie's dog left him.
Maharaj, I
Yeah.
think Govinda is backstage. I
Oh,
think.
is he? Oh, thank
I
you,
think
thank you.
so.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, sorry there. I didn't see you there, Govinda. Hey, Govinda, Govinda.
Thank you, River.
Yeah. So like this. How about like this? Let's try this one. Well, let's try this one here. It's probably okay here. Let's see. Yeah. Ah. That's why they say having kids makes it more difficult to really advance your spiritual. Yeah, higher understand because the parent comes with a lot of stress. If you, yeah, unless you take if you take shelter of the real path of a real empowered devotee, empowered guru, empowered to transmit this personal potency of the Lord, then there's no problem. You know, you're going to be in a family. You could be a renunciate like Govinda. Ride your bicycle all over the country, no problem. Stay intense. Although he's getting in a situation lately, he seems to get things provided for the guy. Is like shows that the Lord is, says, Govinda, we're going to get you and live in style. Lives in a penthouse for a few days, skyscraper. The Lord takes care of his personal servants. Let's smell a few roses here. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. He covered the embryo Uttara with his personal potency just to protect the progeny of the Kuru dynasty. And you see, that's on a physical level and spiritual, both actually. It's the same thing here. Our progeny is protected by those who become real devotees. Otherwise, you're in the false disciplic line. See, this is like the progeny of Madhavendra Puri was Ishvara Puri. Yeah, okay. Don't keep popping up when I'm preaching like this. You know what it is. You're not listening, and then you pop up things because you're not really listening. And I come up with important points that I want to flow, and you give a pop up right in my face. I might have to take you down if you continue to do that, because it gets me way off track, and there's so many important points, and it's all because you're not really listening. It's like you're lagging in time because your mind is somewhere else or something. Okay, good. So that's it. So no more pop ups right now. Yeah, project the progeny of the Kuru dynasty, and so this is so Madhavendra Puri had two examples of disciples. One was the real carrier of bhakti, and had the personal potency protecting that disciple. The other was ended up being a fault finder and was actually rejected by Madhavendra Puri because he was instructor of his own guru. That's you notice people that try to do that here. They think they try to instruct their guru. They think they're here to instruct them. The Lord gets rid of them because that's not the real path. So the real disciples, they see, oh yeah, I'm learning something. They can feel it. It's not artificial. They're getting stuff. They're getting something. The Lord is opening their eyes. The others, they're so full of their own understanding and they belief, and they don't even yeah. Anyway, they don't have it. They're not really listening. See, and so they end up propagating some false line. So Ramachandra Puri, he became a sannyasi like Ishvara Puri. But who had the real path? Who did Lord Caitanya take initiation from? Ramachandra Puri? No, Ishvara Puri. See, because he had the protection of Guru. See, when you have the real protection of a real Guru and you realize my Guru is my life and soul, you get the protection. Their word is my life and soul. God is speaking through them. And this is not like a culty thing. You really get it. I mean, you really get it inside your heart. And then the personal protection of the Lord stays with you. But some people's minds change because of illusions. And they think, oh, no, I'm just as good as my guru. My ex-wife was like that. She became competitive and envious, and wanted to instruct her own guru, even though she's my wife. But still, she thought she knew everything about. She knew the right path. See, and started instructing me, and then boom, she's gone. See, Mahavirya, Meena also. See, they go as soon as see they don't understand how Shiksha Guru works. See, therefore, they are not protected by the personal potency of the Lord. They go under the protection of what? The rules and the regulations for protections. And that is so weak in comparison to this kind of protection. See, this protection is the personal potency, the transcendental potency. That is just a mode of goodness thing. They got to maintain their protection, they got to follow all these rules and regulations like they did way in the past and other people have done. And it's always harder. Everything is harder, more difficult, and they only get a little bit of protection. And then they still have the offense towards the progressive path because they went against their real Shiksha Guru. They didn't understand that point. That's why I speak about it now. Maybe somebody will understand. Maybe somebody here who is kind of going in that direction will understand. Here you prove that you have the personal protection of Krishna's potency because of your respect, your natural respect for Guru, your natural submissive attitude towards Guru. And this is not blind. This is because you're intelligent devotees. You realize this is you've got the real mercy of the Lord. Otherwise, you can't understand that. Fernando, that manipulation thing sounds much like sannyas preaching. What is this? What are you talking about? Yeah, explain that. What do you mean sannyas? Manipulation sounds like sannyas preaching? What is this? This is my experience. This is how it works, man. It's not sannyas preaching. You know sannyasi is, unless they have the devotional potency manifesting, they can't preach like this. And most I've met don't have this. They're still trying to do the Varnashram Dharma thing, to overcome all this and attain Krishna by their hard works. That's what I've seen. Or maybe they're hypocrites, maybe they just, how many people that these guys, they just take it like a job in these groups. They don't really follow. It's just like, it's like a job, they get there, they go and put the dress on and all that stuff. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Who knows and who cares? I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about religion. I have been there, done that, man. Did that for 5 years, religion. I would have been loved to have found this path. So, that's why Prabhupada came to me to start it. Somebody needs to do it. Somebody has to do it. Why Prabhupada wrote books as it is and allowed questions and comments. Yeah, I'm allowed questions and comments. What's the problem? That thing about sons and cats and dogs for me. I like to take care of the jivas that come to me. Sannyasis say those are distractions. Oh, well, then you missed the whole point there, Fernando. Your idea got in the way. Your idea of thinking that was my thing. No. But good, you clear it up. Yeah. They become distractions, and when you're all in all, because the Lord is not the priority in your life because devotion hasn't awakened. If devotion doesn't awaken, everything in the world becomes excessive. You become excessively concerned about money. You become excessively concerned about your animals. Excessively concerned about your child. Excessively, all in all, it becomes your all in all. That's just how it is. See? To nullify that excessive attachment is you have to become a real devotee with real devotion. You have to have these symptoms of being a real devotee, the symptoms of true love for God, pure love for God. Otherwise, you will be bound by these things excessively, usually. Spiritual supermarket. So many, okay, let's spiritual, so many divisions and products. Well, my friend, there's only one spiritual supermarket and there's only one product. It's called real bhakti. The divisions and products are all that are not, to do with that are material. See, only when you have real devotion, now you can get into spiritual variegatedness, and that's what Lord Chaitanya came to give. Is that this called transcendental mellows? There's only one product here. It's called love of Krishna, and you got to get that. Otherwise, you think they're out there. There's something spiritual. There's nothing really spiritual until you have the love of God in you. You're blind as a bat, man. More or less blind in some mode of nature. You're blind even with the mode of goodness. You're looking through the glasses of rules, regulations, control of your life and your energy. See, when you look through the eyes of devotion, it's Krishna in control in your life. See, spontaneous devotional, you just engage in devotional service, and the Lord controls and makes everything work. And you have this really playful, loving Vrindavan relationship. Even here, thy will be done on earth until as it is in Vrindavan. That's what goes on here, more or less. I mean, we're reaching more and more into that here. Hare Krishna. Oh yeah, where are we at here? Let's see. This Bhagavatam's fun. Do you have fun with the Bhagavatam? Isn't it nice? Play word games, important word games.
Maharaj, what text are you on now?
Text number text number 15 now. O Sanaka, glory to Brigu's family. Although the supreme Brahmastra weapon released by Asvatthama was irresistible and without check or counteraction, it was neutralized and foiled when confronted by the strength of Lord Vishnu. So that's why the Lord can do or undo anything. He's the miracle worker. Uh, he's the supreme mystic. And when we have a relationship with him, what is not possible? Look at this. The greatest miracle here is that love of God is manifesting here. Look at none of the gurus could believe this. They can't believe that. Narayan, you can ask Narayan, can your disciples get prema? Oh, are you kidding, man? That's the highest thing in the world. You got to become a superstar devotee. That takes so many lives. He's thinking how to attain it. So, in other words, it wasn't given into his heart the way the mercy of Lord Chaitanya works, and that it is possible. See, it's possible because it's done. It is happening here. The greatest miracle of all, the greatest miracle of Lord Chaitanya was to awaken love of Krishna in anybody, to help people become attached to the name and the pastimes and the qualities of the Lord. That's the greatest miracle. That you can do all kinds of mystical things in this universe and create apparitions and everything, but those persons doing that, they're not liberated, or nor do they liberate anybody. They just do a nice show before the world. And it's dazzling. Wow, look at that, man! The manifesting ashes and Rolex watches, like that one guy, Sai Baba. All, but nobody was getting liberated. Nobody can. They can't do the supreme miracle. That's why the Lord was only concerned about just awakening devotion to Krishna in people. People think it's a big deal, like if they get healed, by a follower of Jesus, wow, man, this person, their ears are opened and all that stuff and everything, and then now they can hear mundane sounds, they can see mundane objects. Whoopie doo! Is this the real miracle? Is to take the walking dead, because that's what people are until devotion awakens. You're just more or less a walking dead person. You're not alive. You don't know what real life is. What did Jesus say? When I have life, I can give it to you abundantly. What is that life? Well, you will become like him. You will speak and speak and speak and hear and hear and hear about the kingdom of God, and the name of God will be so attractive. Hey, that's life. If you don't have that, man, you're a speculator, and you're still in the world, man. You're not liberated. Yeah. See, that lady here is not liberated soul. She can't even see. She thinks her loved dog and speculations on the astrologies and all that stuff. That's not being a liberated soul. Until she accepts a bona fide spiritual master to lift her above that speculations, you're still in illusion. That's why I said, okay, well, you don't care about this? Okay, fine. Stay out there. I don't want to be, I only use it for preaching now. She wants to get on board and be part of the family, great. But association like that ain't all it can do is contaminate your heart. You'll develop faith like she does. A lack of faith in the name. Oh, you won't believe. Oh, that's not my path. It won't be your path either if you get intimate with people like that. I know. I've been through it so many times. Been there, done that. All of a sudden, it's hard to chant. Why is it hard to chant? Well, because it's hard for them to chant, and you're intimate with them. The Lord taught that stuff. He said being around materialistic people, speculators even, is like embracing hot iron. Intimacy, that's all. I mean, yeah, I can be cordial with people. I'm only being like that with her. Maybe it'll teach her a lesson or something. Maybe it'll spark something, some light. Otherwise, she can go her whole life. She'll, just this is her chance. So I give people chances. People think I'm, critical and all that, but I'm trying to give people chances, man. The truth will set you free. Maybe somebody will hear it. Maybe somebody knows and they'll preach to them or something. I don't know. What are we here for? You got to try to wake people up, man. Throw some cold water on them of truth, They call it exhorting. The Christians, when they get empowered, they exhort. They exhort the illusion out of people. You have to, it's stubborn. No one knows what is happening after death. Only Shastra, who is believing in our one and only Shastra books. Yeah, and the main thing is to get the life here, man. To learn what real life is, not just know, well, after death, I'm going to go to Yamaraj. Where are you going, Nari? Do you know where you're going? You got the books. Where are you going to Krishna Loka? Are you going to Vrindavan? Yeah. You say, you know what happens after death. Where's your personal destiny? Do you know that? Answer that question. Same with you, Fernando. Where are you going, Fernando?
Maharaj Narada is saying that he's saying nobody knows where we're going after death, and we do because
He
we
says only
experience.
Shastra. No, he says only Shastra, who is believing in one and Shastra. He's saying, yeah, if you believe in the Shastras, teach you where you're going after death. But my
Okay.
question was, where are you going personally? Where are you going, Nari? So it says. So Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, do all acharyas was not bona fide, do you mean? No, no, no. I said, no, no, that's not my meaning. No, not at all. Yeah. So anyway, it's a language thing. No, where are you going, Nari? I know where I'm going. Jesus knew where he was going.
Me
Do
too.
you know where you're going, Nari? Are you going to the demigods to have a nice pious million years up there? Are you going to the hellish planets? Are you coming back to Earth? Or are you going to Goloka? Are you going to Goloka? Answer that question. Or are you going to Dwarka? Or where are you going? Where's your goal? I believe in our book and acharyas. Yeah, okay. Where are you going, Nari? Answer the question. Where are you personally going? I know you believe in the book. I believe in the book too.
It speaks to you. Whoops.
So you answer, let us know where you're going, Nari. I want to know the question. Back home to Godhead. Well, that's a pretty broad statement. Okay, what? Goloka. Oh, you're going to Goloka? Okay. Do you have the qualities, Nari, of Goloka? Are you like the devotees in Goloka? Yeah. Do you have the same symptoms of those who worship Krishna in Goloka? Because if you don't, then you're not going there. It doesn't matter. You think you're going there, but you have to have the attributes of Goloka, Vrindavan resident. Just like it says, Prabhupada said, he taught, you read the real spiritual master. He had a high standard, and we carry that forward. Same as him. He said the real guru is a resident of Vrindavan. Okay, but if you got to go deeper than that. What is a resident of Vrindavan? See, they have ecstatic devotion. Yeah, you don't see all the comments because he's commenting on probably Twitch or something. Oh, you know what I can do here? Here, okay, 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 okay. Okay. Next time I'll do it, or I can do it now even. So this is where he's going. This is where Nari's going. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. It's not. These cows all have devotion to Krishna. They all have ecstatic devotion. These cows cry and they laugh and they do all these things. Because that's what the residents of Vrindavan do, or they moo with ecstasy. I don't know, something like that. Are you an ecstatic mooer? Do tears pour out of your eyes? See, you need to have this bhakti lata peace. You need. That's why generally most of Prabhupada's disciples, well, I would say all of them, need this kind of shiksha. I haven't seen any awakening like this. I haven't seen even in the Narayan Raj group this profound awakening like this. Show me anybody. You show me. You show me. Let's see you chant like River. See, River is becoming qualified to go to Vrindavan because she has the ecstasy with all her, bitchiness and stuff and all that. Doesn't matter to Krishna. Still, she has affection for Krishna. She loves Krishna. Who decide where you are going? Well, your qualities decide. You have to get the mercy of Bhakti Lata Bij and know what I'm talking about here. Because if you don't, you you're just in your minds. A lot of people think I'm going back to Godhead because I chant 16 rounds. Well, where in Godhead? What Godhead? And like you said, I'm going to Goloka. Well, do you laugh and do you cry just like the devotees when they see Krishna and hear Krishna's name and stuff like that? Is that quality a publicity? Okay, well, all right. Okay, say it's not a publicity. Say you're having that quality in your room. So I just ask you, do you have that quality in your room? Are you, when you're in, are you like Prabhupada? You chant in ecstasy and tears pouring out of your eyes. You're laughing like a madman. If not, you're not going to Vrindavan. You're not going to Golok. Sorry. There's only people like that there. You would be an outsider. What good is an outsider? You would disturb the pastimes. You want to be an insider? Well, you better listen up here because we have Golok devotees here who have those symptoms. So is that quality? Why not? Why not what? He says, oh, yeah, let's put his comments up. See that one? Oops. See this one? Do I have to show you to go to Golok? Well, you have to show yourself, my friend. That's why I said, are you worshiping in your closet like Prabhupada, in your home? I mean, in your privacy. Do you have the symptoms that Prabhupada had? You probably don't even know. Show tears. Yeah, lots of them, my friend. Excessive tears, not just a tear here and there. Yeah, if you don't have the tears and that kind of ecstatic worship, how are you going to go there? You don't belong there. Why are people here in this world? Why? Because they're fruit of actors, right? And the people come to the material world who are they're engaged. Their qualities are fruitive actors usually. Fruitive. They're interested in material sense gratification. They have the qualities of human beings here. See, they act on fruitive, or if they're Brahmins, they come back here to go deeper. Yeah. See? So what qualities here? Qualities are we developing here? We're developing Galoka Vrindavan qualities by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya's grace here. See, therefore this is what Jesus even taught. What you bind in this world, you bind in the spirit world. See, if you bind devotion, that's where you get. If you're still a fruit of active here, if you're in a mode of goodness, you follow rules and everything, you go to the demigods and continue progressing until you get perfectly and flawless in your rules and regulations. And then maybe you can get Vaikuntha if you don't want this intimate mercy of the Lord. Why should I show by force or so called imposition? Well, because it wouldn't be a show by force. It's spontaneous. You think I force this? I come here and I chant. I just come and listen to the holy name. I'm like a little beggar. I got my little begging bowl up. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Like that. But just all the grace of the Lord comes and gives, shows me things, shows me this stuff, and the lights up the words, and everything. It's a kind of it's like a improv show. You ever see the improv? You go on a stage and you just act. Here I come on the stage of the world, right? I come here, you come here too. We come here together and we start chanting, right? And hang out here in this energy, and things happen.
Maharaj, with what Narada is just saying now, when we receive this potency, you want to come on and share it. You want to give it to others. You want to do that. There's like the forces, our little demons. Sometimes they kind of dictators, but we want to go through that. We empowered to go through those things that dictators, and we want to show it. We want
Yeah,
to show what you have given us, and
yeah,
we want to show that path because it works.
yeah.
So there's, the force, there's little gentle pushes here and there, but we want to prove that Krishna's here. We want to
Mhm.
show and prove that he's here so others can know where he is.
Yeah,
You know, we feel that because of what we receive, so much what we receive. So,
yeah. Read his comment there.
okay, his recent one is,
No, I
okay,
have it here. No, no, no. I have it up. I have it up.
oh, that one. Okay, you mean others who are doing any other practice of bhakti are not going to go loka.
Well, okay. Well, see, that's the thing. Whatever practice you're doing of bhakti, it has to have the symptoms of the residents there. They have a certain vibe. They have a certain relationship. They're a family. It's Bhakti Lata Beach is specific. If you come to Krishna consciousness, you have to meet a real resident, a real associate of Lord Caitanya. See, because they're residents of Goloka, actually. They come here to teach real Krishna consciousness. You got to come here and learn. See, so you come here and you learn about this kind of relationship, and you get these vibrations. The Goloka vibrations, the ecstatic moods and bhav. It's a special bhav. But it's in your. Of course, everybody's different, but still, you have to have that awakening of bhakti, of a love of God, and then it manifests in your particular relationship. How can we go somewhere we don't know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you need to understand that. I mean, if you had these feelings and you didn't understand that, you would go there because your vibrations there. But isn't it nice to be? First of all, you need this knowledge for this to work. It wouldn't happen. You would. It's just would seem that they first of all they lock you up. You couldn't even explain your way out of it. What keeps me here is, you see, I have all this ecstasy and everything. I explain it, right? Actually, logically, to the point of convincing people that it's great, because it is, and you see it for yourself. Our Acharya did not teach only this to us. We learn 9 processes of bhakti. Well, what do you think this is? So you don't even see this is the 9 processes of bhakti. How is that? All right. Well, let me tell you. Lord Chaitanya said, in chanting the holy name are the 9 processes of bhakti. And as you advance in that, you'll see that. When you chant Hare Krishna in ecstasy, you're hearing, you're chanting, and you're remembering the Lord. You're paying your obeisances from your heart. You're circumambulating, you're looking at the Lord, you're circumambulating the Lord, man, you're surrendering the Lord. You're offering your heart to the Lord. Every process is in that. If you're an advanced devotee, you see that. Yeah. There's some more in there. That's all you need to know. You don't have to do all of them. But there's so many. I mean, I see all these. I see these many processes at least in the chanting the holy name. It's beautiful. It's perfect. The holy name, the Lord, are these processes. That's the Lord. These are His limbs. His limbs are transcendental. That's not like they're limbs. See, these are the limbs of the Lord, man. Therefore, the Lord is complete. All His limbs are in His name. It's Him with all His limbs. The 9 processes are in His limbs. It's a process, not immediate results. Some may not love God immediately. Yeah. Yeah, but you see, if you think that you're going to do this on your own without Bhakti Lata Beach, well, you got a long process, man. You got to find a Shiksha. Nari, you need a Shiksha guru if you want to perfect your bhakti. I don't care how good you do your rules and regulations. Here, see how it's good. I'm glad you ask questions and stuff, but you need The Shiksha Guru you can really surrender your heart to, that you're really convinced. That goes for everybody. If you don't have this bhakti and you don't understand it well, you need to follow the process. Find a guru you can really trust. Good luck. Good luck, man. Being here, being here is your good luck. Believe me, man. I've been around. Good luck. Your good luck is just to even see what's going on here. It is a
So
problem.
Maharaj, sorry Maharaj, people can see, and from our talking, they can hear our journey of following this process with you guiding us.
Uh-huh.
You're our Shiksha Guru, and you have been guiding us more than anything that I've seen before, how you have been guiding us. And it's because of your huge empowerment. And also the process that we've gone through, we speak about this all the time. Well, I know I do.
Mhm.
Um, and how you have guided us through this, how the troubles and intense times have been there, and we've got through those things every time, how we've been able to learn how to trust our Shiksha Guru, how to have faith in our Shiksha Guru by actually coming here, going through things and going through the process of hearing and chanting when we are troubled, when we are in misery, and coming through that every time. You have made it available and guided us in this process for each and every one of us now to be able to know, like you said to me, even if you don't know, then how do I know? You have to know. I have to know where I'm going. I have to
Mhm.
understand this deeply and
Mhm.
experience and have this relationship with the Lord, because
Mhm.
you have been facilitating that to happen. And this journey has allowed me to be stronger, to be able to decide, to make decisions, more so than ever before. And also to really, really, with those scriptures, with coming together here on a regular basis, understand where I'm going to go. Because, you're my example. You are this living process, that's and you're a resident of Vrindavan. We
Mhm.
following that, regularly following this path. So we
Mhm.
know, we have an idea we're going to Goloka Vrindavan. We
Mhm.
experience Goloka Vrindavan more so here than before. A
Mhm.
little bit here, there, and every day, but more so. But you experience it all the time, being a resident of Vrindavan and bringing us that spiritual knowledge to us all the time. It's changed our thinking. This, Nara talks about it. The cow thing is a huge thing in India, looking after cows and things. We are the
Mhm.
cows. No,
Mhm.
we need looking after. We have this greatest Siksha guru looking after us cows because we wander off. You have to bring us back. So you're making us so that we realize what is happening to us, and our understanding and relationship with the Lord is moving nicely, because you are so advanced and are so great and are so, bringing all of these things to us, and we're just following it. We're just here, and we're biding our time with all the things that we go through individually here, because we know the process so much, and we're getting through it, and we're getting through this. And because Narda, we come regularly, we can see our illusions, our misconceptions of what we speak, because we don't have enough of a deep relationship with the Lord. We haven't been listening to our Shiksha Guru enough. Some of us need to listen so much more than others because of where we are. I feel strong, but I know if I left this, even I wouldn't be as strong. You just follow the process, Narada, and just come regularly and see, all of my Indian conditioning and whatever Western conditioning I have, it's all coming to light.
Yeah.
And I'm not speaking those that's as much conditioning. It's reality, real path with Krishna. And
Mhm.
you hold a space with Narada. Maharaj holds this space for us, this circle of life where we can come home and grow upon the foundation of truth, which Maharaj is living for us to be part of every single day. This is a process that, if you've had enough, you'll do it, because
Mhm.
absolutely brings us so much. We can see it happening. We can talk about it happening. We can share about what Maharaj is doing and each other. We can actually explain as we're going along now what is happening, and it's all working out. I know what I said to you the other day. I was annoyed at myself because I couldn't deal with my trigger. I couldn't deal with my trigger. And but you can. You can have Maharaj's words to just hear and gradually learn how to surrender to Maharaj's words, to Maharaj. It's working, and it's working so much. It's just blown my whole life, my old life away more so and more so. So yeah, and I'm not saying hardly anything that we receive. So much more that we receive, and the devotees can tell you individually as well. So that's it,
Okay,
Maharaj.
read his question or comment.
Question. Okay.
Comment.
Some of your teachings is one-sided. Only even Lord Krishna was flexible to conditioned souls.
Yeah, this is the thing. You're talking about Lord Krishna's teachings, what I found most people don't really understand. Better to learn about Lord Chaitanya's teachings. That's the next stage. The teachings of Lord Caitanya are very simple, and what I'm teaching here, very simple. Take shelter of the Lord's intimate associates and chant with them. Take shelter and all will be well. And the more you develop love for a real associate of Lord Chaitanya, the more you're really loving Krishna. It is very simple. Um, and if Lord Chaitanya taught the details, and we teach the details of how to quickly awaken this. I mean, if you do really want to be a resident Goloka, you have to learn what is being taught here. Because if you don't, then how you cannot be qualified. We're here to qualify people to go to Goloka. Yeah, but you must understand the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. You must receive it by coming in the real line and being purified. I mean, I'm glad you asked the questions or make your comments because they're honest. That's how you feel. That's great. It's often, but then there's the answers and there's this perspective. And as you get clear about that, like that, I need a Shiksha Guru, I need an associate Lord Chaitanya because I'm not really there. Because hey, you got associates of Lord Chaitanya here now in this life, in this place, in this circumstance you're in. See? And you have to see that you don't, I'm looking at you, you don't have the qualities of the devotees of Goloka. You're an outsider still. And if you want to be an insider, you have to come and learn what we're teaching, what we understand, and you have to become part of this family of devotees. And if you want in, because I don't know where else this is taught. I have never seen such intimacy and real authentic associates of Lord Chaitanya with all the authentic symptoms. No, not one place. Not amongst the Radhakund Babajis, not amongst Lord Chaitanya. They're all trying, Narayan Raj or ISKCON, they're all still trying to attain this that we already have. All we're doing is developing it now, right? We're just developing this. We got it, man. We got it, man. We got it. We got it. Now we just develop it. See? We got the Bhakti Lata Beach, and it's becoming pretty big in a lot of devotees here. So, what did he say? Okay. Okay, read this there, River.
Lord Chaitanya's teachings are postgraduate. First is Gita, then to Bhagavatam, I think that is, Bhagavatam, then to Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, this has been authorized. You had many, many years to study those books. Now is why mess around? The mercy of Lord Chaitanya is being distributed on the order of Prabhupada. So why do you want to go through that path that your mind is saying, well, I'm going to go this, and then this? Why not just get the honorary, what do you call honorary entrance? We're giving you honorary. It's like they get an honorary degree. You don't really qualify. Nobody's here is qualified, but you can come in, Nari, if you want. Yeah, you can come in. We'll give you an honorary entrance exam. We'll let you skip the grades of understanding the. Well, actually, I'll include everything because I speak about everything. Here, you'll hear the essence of Gita that no Bhakti Shastra degree ISKCON devotees can teach you. You'll hear the essence of the Gita, the essence of Bhagavatam, the essence of Chaitanya Leela. You'll know essence. You'll save yourself a lot of memorization time and spending your whole life trying to perfect your being a Brahmin and all that stuff. You come here, we'll just teach you the essence. We'll teach you how to chant Hare Krishna with so much ecstasy that tears will pour out of your eyes, and you'll laugh like a madman, and then you'll perfect your human life. So that's. But if you want to follow your own idea, then go that. Then just study Bhagavad Gita another 10 years, 20 years, and then go to Bhagavatam, and then die. Because you probably didn't make it to Chaitanya Lila. Or you can come here and get the whole thing. Everything is in this ecstatic chanting, man. That's you. How many times you think you get an opportunity to hear such teachings and such association every day, 365 days a year? Seeing ecstatic chanting like you did 550 years ago, but there's nowhere to be seen now. Only here do you see such things. It's so fantastic what's going on here. People can't believe it. No, it can't be true. Can't be that easy to get Lord Chaitanya's mercy. Well, it is. We've got it, man. we got the pearl of great price, man, and we're throwing not only one pearl, we got a whole basket of them. We throw them over there. Here, take a pearl there, Nari. Here you go, Fernando. Here's one for you. See, all can. Essence, sure, but I like it with an open mind. Open mind. See, that's the thing. You think you know what an open mind is. You know what an open mind is? Just if you come to the point, you just listen and you throw your speculations and all your understanding that you think is so great, but really isn't, didn't get you to the place we're at. This is a great. See, this is by having an open mind and throwing out all my speculations is how you get it. You know that otherwise you don't really have an open mind. Your mind isn't. That's illusion. You think your mind is open. Well, it's good. You're questioning. You're honest. That's great. I like it. So this is the feedback, man. Feedback is the truth is, Larry, your mind ain't quite open because you still got stuff in there. You still think you know about bhakti and how to get it. Well, obviously you don't have these symptoms of a person that worships the Lord in ecstatic devotion with the tears and all that stuff. That's an experienced devotee. That's a person who has made it to Goloka. That's Goloka here. That's the new Vrindavan here. So if you really have an open mind, you'll say, well, let me go and listen and throw out all these speculations because they didn't get me to that place yet. Well, it got you here. So you want to progress, then you just keep listening and keep, really. But if you hold on to your speculations, you can't lift up into the realm that we're into, the vibration we're in. See, so that's how it is, in this opinion. Okay, so River, read this here. Oh, wait. No. First, we'll get to this again. This is good. I'm glad you guys are saying. They give us some stimulating conversation. Go ahead, read that. You're muted.
Sorry. According to you, we must be open the door.
We must be open the door.
I think we must be open.
You gotta make it more clear there. So let's go to Fernando here. Read Fernando's thing.
Fernando, that only us, think because I have never seen it in another place is the most difficult to accept thing, because it implies that I have seen all the other devotees in the world. I accept it because I have never seen it in another place. He's talking about when you said you've never seen this teaching anywhere else.
Yeah.
I think he's speaking about that.
So, because I've never seen another place, is the most difficult to accept. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can't. Of course, I can't say that it isn't going there, but it's going on here. And from my experience of what I've seen, I've been to India 20-something times. I've been to Vrindavan so many times. I lived in Vrindavan for 3 friggin' years. I owned a house in Vrindavan, in Radhakund. I've been with Babaji's. Took initiation from Narayan Raj and the Babaji's and ISKCON. I've been around. So, yeah, in my experience, I've been to Mayapur many times. I lived in Mayapur. Okay? Didn't see it. Now, does it not exist? Well, maybe somewhere there is, but if there is, then there are symptoms. But who cares about, the rarity of it? The thing is, it's here. You know? So what is the thing? This is what how many devotees tell me this? Oh, Gaur, you think you're the only game in town? Oh, there's so many pure devotees. Well, where are they? And they never can say. Where are they, Fernando? Where are they? You said that one lady. I said, yeah, she's not up to snuff. That one lady, Carolina, no, she might have some ecstasy once in a while, but her conclusions are not clean. They're not clear. Not clear enough. That ain't like this. Why hasn't she got a group of people, that were there? She's awakening devotion in a lot of people. There's still stuff in there, speculations and mixed with vites and all that. That's not like this. This is different. See? So, yeah, maybe there is somewhere, but who cares? It's not available. Where is it? What, in a cave somewhere? Why isn't it publicly somewhere? Why don't we see? We got Facebook Live. Why aren't they on Facebook Live or YouTube? Where's one person? You show me, Fernando, and then we'll look at the qualities. If it's there, we accept, right? I mean, I would. Well, look at the qualities of this ecstatic love is there also. One time I saw one video of these devotees going down the street and they were drunk on the ecstasy of Lord Chaitanya. I said, there you go. There it is. It was a very rare thing. And people were like here, people were their own devotees criticized. Ooh, look at this. This is, I said, yeah. And it's like that. They were drunk on the ecstasy. They had the special mercy of Lord. You could see it there, the symptoms of it. So it may exist. I mean, I would like to know, hey, Fernando, hey, anybody, Nari, you show where this kind of ecstatic worship is, this kind of understanding. Show us those who are recipients of the mercy of Lord Caitanya to chant with ecstatic devotional happiness to the point of tears and the laughter and everything which is part of the Goloka worship. You show us. I'd like to see it. But we can't count well, I'm sorry, we do have it, but we don't show it. I can't count. How can we count that? I would be a blind believer like that. You know how many blind believers are like that in the Narayan Raj group? Oh, yeah, well, they have it, but, they don't show because their guru told us not to show it. Matter of fact, if you have it, he takes it away. One devotee, I went to class in the Narayan Raj group, and she's the one of the famous ones, they're fighting for supremacy. They have this rivalry things, that goes on. So anyway, she says, "Oh yeah, I used to cry for Krishna, when I read the pastimes. But then I took initiation, and I went to my guru when the tears dried up. I didn't have any tears anymore. He says I took it away so you could preach." So his version of preaching and no tears. Okay, fine. You want to follow that path? Great. I ain't following it. To me, that would be the biggest hardship, to lose the tears. You lose the path. That means your love is dried up because of unfavorable association. And that it dried up for me there too. I became a Vaidhi, bland bhakta with my realization was covered. I was walking around with my white bead bag and white dhoti. Very bland. Lost my realization, everything, because it's another level of Krishna guys. Not saying they're bad people. They're, nice and, good. Sometimes, it's okay. I mean, I want intimacy with the Lord. That's what I have here. That's why we're teaching this. Yeah. So what else we got here? At least CHD is the only weird guy in town. Exactly. Thanks anyway. My questions had been answered partly. Oh, good. Can we share ecstasy together? Your way don't allow me. Dry first, then after some time wet. Share ecstasy together. What, yeah, I mean, Nari, does anybody know Nari? Have they interacted with him?
Nori has a farm in India, a small farm where he looks after some cows. I don't know him very well. I watched some of his videos where they've done chanting ceremonies, where they do the ceremonies at home. Narada, he's not understanding exactly what is happening here because he doesn't come enough. He's not coming enough,
Yeah.
and lack of understanding is because of not hearing enough, more and more. And the thing is, the more people come here, these questions, that Narada has, they will become really clear with your own experience of being here in the Sangha. They will
Mhm.
come clear like that.
Yeah.
And I see some of the conditioning. I don't need to be any disrespectful anyway. It's just conditioning of being born into that religion, actually.
Mhm.
And sometimes it's so rooted, Maharaj, like it can be so rooted, then we have to come here more to
Mhm.
transcend that,
Yeah.
transcend those
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
beings.
Yeah. 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 So Nari and anybody else, you want to learn this process, you have to come regularly. And by regular associate, you got to follow the process. See, Bhagavatam. By
And
regular
also,
classes, go ahead. Go ahead. Govinda.
yeah, and also really, really important and honest witness testimonies are out there. I mean, if God Hari was sharing this is a process that works, I'm getting it, I'm getting it, I'm getting it. Hold on a minute, you've got 30 devotees here. If you don't want to take the mercy here and you don't even come and show us where it is elsewhere, which would be great if you did, because it's non-competitive here.
Yeah.
But you don't. You can't even show yourselves. You don't even come and interact, which is okay. I understand. But it'd be nice. It'd be nice if you came and interacted on FaceTime. But you're asking questions. It's great. But hey, man, there's 30 witness testimonies. It's here. You want to keep on going, oh, it's PhD, PhD. I'm hearing the same thing over and over from you, Nahari, and other devotees. You've been saying the same thing for so many years. It's okay. It's great. It's what it is. We're just getting the mercy. We're lapping it up. You're at the back of the queue. The whores. The
Yeah.
whores will get into Vrindavan before you Brahmins. And they are. So do you want it or do you don't want it? Simple as that.
You may not understand my ecstatic mood. I do understand, but you may not. Okay, yeah. Well, we need to see it. See, the thing is, you're typing behind there. You see my thing. We may need to see you more. Why don't you come up now? I'll put you up. Why don't you come up now and let's see you. Let's hear you. Let's not behind. Like you don't see my ecstatic. Yeah, I don't see your ecstatic. Let's see it, man. Let's hear your ecstatic voice instead of the ecstatic fingers. I don't know if they're ecstatic or not. I just see this, like that Ramdas Rajavasi. Never made one video. Didn't see one video. All they're in their heads. He's an ecstatic devotee with all his fingers. So don't be like that. So come up here and let's see your, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, many misunderstandings that way. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, come up here. Let's hear the vibration, man. Let's feel the vibration. Let's feel you, man. Mm. You too, Fernando. You should get your little booty up here, man. Let's check your vibe. Let's check the vibes. I can't go on the stream yard. Why not? You almost made it before. Anyway, okay, I'm going to read another verse here while we're at it here. O Brahmanas, do not think this to be especially wonderful in the activities of the mysterious and infallible personality of Godhead. By his own transcendental energy, he creates, maintains, and annihilates all material things, although he himself is unborn. See, his own transcendental energy. You know who that is? How he does it? His energy comes through Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma, and Shiva. See, he creates, maintains through his servants. You notice they're in charge of these things. Shiva destroys. You notice the Shiva energy now? A lot of destruction. Who is doing it? You think it's they? Is it? Oh, it's a they thing. No, it's not a they. It's a he. Shiva is a devoted servant of the Lord, and he's empowering the little demons to do their little destruction. He wants a new world order to happen. You notice it's happening. What can you do? And the good people, the good guys, they're fighting, right? No, we want the things the way they were. No, we don't know. And it's still because the Lord even says in the Bhagavatam, the Lord empowers sometimes the mode of passion or the mode of ignorance and passion to be stronger than the mode of goodness. And sometimes he empowers the mode of goodness to be stronger than the mode of passion. And then things get more, better because the mode of goodness is a higher mode. It makes you a little more happy. You can be happy there, at least materially. Yeah, I'm really happy. I do my austerities and everything, and I feel good, and all that. But this transcendental happiness is so rare. See, the Lord is empowering this energy too at the same time. You notice he's empowering the demigods who are a lot weaker right now, and empowering the demons to be stronger. So they're winning, but he's also empowering the devotees with the transcendental energy. See, so this is all coming together. See? Now, you know what they're doing? Did you hear about Project Bluebeam? That came across my thing this morning. This is a very interesting. Remember, I said yesterday, stop looking for this Jesus to come in a cloud. You know what that is? Project Bluebeam. They know that the religious people are waiting to see that Jesus in the cloud coming down. So they just made one up, and that's coming. So you're going to hear it. So don't be surprised when Jesus appears in the sky over and everybody sees him. See, because that's what they're looking for. What was the revelation that I shared the other day? It's funny, I didn't know about Project Bluebeam until this morning. I said, stop looking. Don't look for this apparition up there. Look at how it works. You notice the Lord is empowering the demons, right? He empowers the demigods. They're acting here. We're like the avatars for these things, these energies. So look to be saved through the avatar, the Shaktivesh avatars, or the spiritual potency here on this planet. How do you know who they are or where they are? Well, they have these symptoms: ecstasy. They're under the shelter, the transcendental posing. They're happy even in this world at this time. You can't take away their happiness. See, because they're sheltered by the transcendental Lord. Come under there. There you go. You want to be saved? You want to be raptured? People waiting for the rapture. The rapture's here every friggin' day, my friends. We're raptured every day. We're worshiping the Lord in rapture. This is what it looks like. Not in your mental idea. The rapture is have my physical body going whoop. All the bodies going up and the clothes falling on the ground. You ever see those movies of the rapture? People going up and they disappear. It is all for little children, and these demons know that they're going to make these things happen for you. And then you're going to have your little thing, and then they're going to have that Jesus say, oh yeah, everybody follow the one world religion. That's what they already got a voice for that guy. You'll hear it all over the place. Follow the one world religion. Follow the Pope, the poopy Pope, and his his friends there, the Jewish, they all got together. They just got together last week. They had this big thing, and they're all have an agreement. God is one. We're all one, and we're the one religion and everything. Hey, man, you come here, you're gonna abandon all that bullshit, man. It's not gonna. They're not gonna manipulate you, control you. You don't need it because you're gonna be raptured here every day.
Boy, Maya's great. She's really good, though, isn't she? She's really
Yes,
creative. It's
that's
so.
right, man.
Oh,
We know our game, man. Isn't that nice? The Lord shows us why, because we worship the Lord in ecstatic devotion. He says, Project Bluebeam came right over my desk. Facebook is my desk. Facebook, it comes over my desk. Oh, Project Bluebeam. Oh yeah, you remember you're preaching about that yesterday. Remember the apparition? Don't have confidence in these apparitions up there. Come here and be raptured by your own experience of what the rapture is. Come here and be saved because we're saved by the transcendental potency of the Lord. It's a fact. Don't worry about, well, it's really hard to take. It's probably going on somewhere else that I haven't seen. Oh, you've seen in Carolina this? Well, you go take shelter Carolina if you want. Man, it's just her. She's just her and her, Krishna. Like a lot of people that leave here, they just them and Krishna. They don't care about having a transcendental family. Why isn't she here if she's so advanced? Because she's still full of her own stuff. She thinks that she's an ecstatic devotee, like a lot of these. I don't need to listen. I don't need to hear. I'm
it's
going to
like
go to Boca on my own.
it's
Go ahead, Carolina. Go do
it's
your
like
Christmas
it,
carols. Go ahead.
it's like a cowherd boy picnic, but there's no cowherd picnic, cowherd
Yeah,
boys, and no cowherd girls, and there's no prasadam.
it's
It's just
only them.
it's a one-man cowherd picnic. Well, that's not Vrindavan, is it?
Yeah. How ridiculous these people. They don't understand. This is the greatest gift of Lord Caitanya and Krishna that they're worshiping, is to have a society of real devotees. Oh my God, Carolina, you are missing the party. And anybody else like you. Mahavirya, my ex-wife, you missed the party. You're missing the party, man. You're missing the rave. My Jesus lives in a cloud. Each time I put my head up, I see him in the cloud. That's going to be interesting. Now we got the heads up. When we're going to see this big Jesus on the cloud, we probably have heavenly music. They probably have some nice loudspeaker up there. They project the music. The heavenly orchestra. Oh, Jesus has come! Oh, yeah. And he's got a message. The message is that's the new TV. Will be their Jesus up there. There's a new television, and he'll appear every day giving a message. It'd be like watching TV, and they'll get the Christians that way. Well, let's go watch this Jesus speak, and it's just another version of TV. The mainstream media, the message. Go to the poopy pope. Go listen to him. He knows my will. I want the new world, the climate change. Oh yes, the climate change is the message. The world, the climate. Here are the new news. Climate is changing. Of course, the climate changes. What a ridiculous thing, climate change. Oh man, they can make it. Climate is always changing and always will change. It's part of the material world. How are you all? Lord is your best. Who's this here? No, he says. Oh, he's a little changed. What do we got here? Here we go. We got all right, man. We got Fernando. Yes. Hey, Fernando. All right, man. We got him up here. Hey, I wanted to meet this guy. We want to feel your energy, man. Fernando. All right. Here, so give us a word, Fernando. I feel your energy.
I'm trying to. Man, I'm trying. No, I'm trying to become habituated to this. I don't know how to work with this.
Okay, let me see. Do you? There you go.
No, I'm trying to become habituated to this.
Okay, you know what you probably have is you need just one. Just show this one thing. Don't put two things up there like two talking things. You have like Facebook also probably have. Just keep this. Just one. Just show this one thing. Don't put two things up there like.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
you did it.
Okay.
Good.
Oh. Hi.
Hey, yeah, he's a little teddy bear. Look, he's got teddy bear look. Hey, what do you think of our preaching, my Fernando?
About? I didn't have.
Oh, what do you? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What do you think of our preaching?
Oh, it's nice. I'm following you since this summer. I was very acceptic. Acceptic is the word. But some things started to change in me. I like it. I the whole day hearing this while working. I translate. I'm a translator. I'm working. I'm hearing. Sometimes I catch things. Sometimes I don't catch things. But I like it. I have seen changes in my life, in my mentality, in the ways, in all the things. So I'm following this. So I have some fights. Yeah. Oh, what
Yeah,
is this?
put your camera more in line so we can see your full face. Can you do that?
Oh, where is this? Ah, that. This is. Oh, how is this? Here?
Okay, there. A little bit down. A little bit down. Little there. Okay, getting better.
Yeah.
You can see when your face. You can see when your face is right in the middle. It's not
Uh-huh.
okay. There you go. That's
This.
better.
There you look. There you look.
Much better.
I'm moving.
Oop,
I'm moving.
no, no, no. A little
Uh,
bit. No. There you go. Oops, you had it for a second.
ah,
There you
this
go.
is.
Okay, there you are. There you are. Perfect. No more. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, we see it. Full face. Leave it there. Don't touch anymore.
Uh,
We're losing it. We're losing it.
I have to touch because I have it on my hands.
Oh, you have
Wait.
it in your hands. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. Like this. I move this. Like this. Oh. Oh.
There you
Like this.
go. Stop. Right there. Oop,
I can't
you
stop.
had it. Right, leave it there. Right there. Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Well, that's okay.
Well, I
Whatever
have
it
to
is.
do
It's,
some. To let me see with this. Let me see with this. Like this.
okay,
Okay.
you get it right. I have to go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Okay. Okay. Then while I'm arranging. Hi Tom. Hi River. Happy to see you.
Hare Krishna, hi Fernandez. How are you?
Hi. Fine.
Good.
I'm in Spain.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Oh. Not very good speaking English. I speak
It's okay.
Spanish.
It's okay.
It's
Your
clear.
writing is very good.
Yeah, I can write. Yeah. Okay.
Slowly, Fernando. Slowly, we can understand you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see.
Is it hola? Isn't it hola? Hola. Yeah.
Hola.
Yeah. Hola.
Nah, if I no, yeah. Okay, now I have full
Yeah. Brilliant.
image. Yeah. Now
Great.
I have it. Ooh.
Would you like to chant together?
Chant.
Would you like
Yeah, okay.
Or do you want to share something with us?
I prefer to chant.
Yeah, shall we? Let's go. Let's go. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Maharaj is back. There you go. Let's see what Maharaj
we can
wants to do.
always,
Hi.
Yeah, hi there. Where are you living there? Where are you at? Where's
This
your
is
home?
Malaga. Malaga is south of Spain. Always sunny place.
Are you in Portugal or Spain?
Spain. It's
Oh,
in south of Spain. South of Spain.
South of Spain, yeah. Are you by the ocean?
Yeah. Very near, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I live in I don't know. We are on the field. We have we are one family here, and we take care of the earth and cultivate things. I do my job, translations, and help economically here, and others work. We have many things. I'm happy. We have 3 wooden houses, and we have a simple life.
Oh, yeah. So you have big land?
Yeah, a lady gave allowed us to be here, and we are since 3 years.
Oh.
Some people reunite here, and we are very I got difficult words. We have good relation, and so it naturally it becomes a nice community, little community. We know, every one of us know what is her role, and are happy.
Oh, good. Yeah.
There is a river near Guadalhorce that comes and inundates it. That's the worst thing, but never happened still. It is the risk, but in the meantime, we are happy here. It's a nice place.
Good.
It's only it's a sunny place. Animals are free. We have cats. Devaki is a Bengali devotee. She does chant bhajan. So we're here.
Yeah, nice.
I am an office man. I'm always working in my office by translating, doing technical things and these things. Till 2 months ago, I was it's so boring, my work. Technical things or difficult words. So I was putting music, Netflix, and these things, but no one hears you all the time. You, Lalita, no River, Johans. Johans is the best. I like Johans. I got many of his mood. People here tell me, who is this logging? I laugh and speak like him.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Wet? Now wet?
Yeah. Lord Caitanya giving this bhakti freely to people who just, you never know too. It just sometimes comes to people unexpectedly. Yeah. Like it was 500 years, some people, they just get it, and then all you have to do is just keep hearing, chanting, and it just grows more and more and more feeling for the Lord.
Yeah, I was hearing because I have curiosity. I was following that Carolina Lindquist, because she was speaking about ecstasy. It was the only place in which I was finding this thing. I was attracted because devotees chant dry, as you say, and after 40 years chanting is nothing. So there was that devotee who was saying, Maha Mantra don't work. This is false. Then this lady Carolina told him, no, this works. I know it. I have got experience, real experience. I started following her, and it was so inspiring. Only place where I was getting. Then Govinda came one day to the Carolina page and tell me, Hari, they are going one by one by one. I brought you. We have some fight. You look at me and then I spoke bad about this thing. Then Lalita came and spoke with me, and I started to following. You blocked me, and one day, after some time, I got an ecstasy experience by hearing you. The name I was chanting, I'm not able to chant japa. I chant bhajapa. Bhajan japa. Means that I one round I take 1 hour. I chant like and then but was to be able to concentrate, because japa I feel is like going against time. I don't like. I do. If I am with Krishna, I am with Krishna. So I took my japa, Hare Krishna, slowly.
You should make a video. I want to see a video you do.
Yeah. And then one day it happened. After a little time of hearing here, suddenly the Rama word became something, becomes alive, alive. And the Hare was, I want this, I want Hare, I want Ram. It was like if all my lost of many times in my life was placed in the right direction. I was feeling like it was the same as feeling lost, but it was good. It was spiritual. It was a name.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I started to believe in what is happening in this Sangha. Because it was very, very I'm always waiting for it happens again. When it happens again. Sometimes I get a glimpse, something little thing from some, but I know things are happening inside. I believe I have faith in what you are doing here. I like it. What else? After that experience, what else?
Yeah. It's great. Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah. It's progressive. You know, the more you just associate with ecstatic devotees, the more it'll just naturally happen. Because it's just we need this vibe, this energy, so it'll just more and more. You know, just yeah, be more regular.
Yeah,
It grows like a seed. You know, it grows like more.
yes, yeah, I start. I didn't have a sadhana before. I'm not a sadhana bhakti. I'm
Yeah.
working. I do have this bhajapa, this chanting japa as bhajan, but I was doing it once in a week, once in 15 days when my system of organization will tell me chant those bhajans. Now I'm doing every day. And it's
Hmm.
so it's, I have experience. It's very,
Yeah.
very, I'm happy. I'm so funny also.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah. Krishna gets us that way. Yeah. That's great, man. It's awesome. Hey, you know what? I think I need to go now because I have to, do things and go to the bathroom and stuff like that. So Fernando, keep coming back, live
Yeah,
too. Like, yeah, now
okay.
you can do it. So yeah, come in. We'll have more interaction. So it makes it more fun. Kind of gets more real. More people come to,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
yeah,
I was excited to come
yeah.
and so
Yeah.
well, I'm
Yeah.
following you since 3 months or like this. And you're my family, so you know.
Yeah, yeah, there.
I'm following, yeah, I'm following you the whole time.
Great. Nice to meet you. It's fantastic, man. Okay, my
Okay.
friends, we'll see you later and